It's a special Easter-themed edition of your Cape Fear weekend. Outdoor Easter egg hunts, large church services, they're going to be hard to come by this year, but that doesn't mean you can't create a little bit of magic from home. So let's break with tradition and jazz things up a bit. It's only fitting we turn to the kitchen for an easy Easter treat. Honey, peanut butter, raisins, oatmeal, and chocolate. Some of the basic ingredients you'll need to make these delicious oatmeal raisin eggs. Start off with 2 cups of rolled oats. Spread them across a pan and then bake them at 400 degrees for 5 minutes. Once you pull them out, dump them in a bowl and add 2 tablespoons of honey, 3 hefty tablespoons of peanut butter, 1/4 cup of flaxseed, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and 3/4 cup of raisins. Mix everything together. Then grab a clump and shape it into an egg. For a better egg shape, grab a plastic Easter egg, wash it out, and coat it with cooking spray. Place your eggs on a plate and let them sit in the fridge for about an hour to harden. Now it's time to prepare the chocolate. Empty 1 bag of chocolate chips into a double boiler. Mix the chocolate until it's completely melted. Once your oatmeal eggs are ready, cover them in chocolate and place them on a piece of parchment paper and stick them back in the fridge for another hour. If you want to get really fancy, repeat the same process with white chocolate. Put it in the double boiler until it's melted. Then, transfer the contents into a plastic bag. Cutting the tip off the end of the bag, spread your chocolate across the eggs. This gives it that cool gourmet look. Then it's back into the fridge for another hour, and that's it. To keep things from getting sticky and messy, place your eggs, while cool, in cupcake tins. If you missed any steps or just want to share the recipe with one of your friends, check out this story on CapeFearWeekend.com. Whether finances are tight or the resources just aren't available, sometimes you have to think outside the basket. If you don't have a basket, a pail, planting pot, or large bowl will do just fine. Really use anything around the house to decorate or let the surprise inside be the focus. In lieu of plastic Easter grass, shred some colorful construction paper, like so. And whether you're using plastic Easter eggs or hard-boiled and dyed eggs, you can always use things like pipe cleaners or googly eyes to make them stand out. Got a backyard? Well, why not forego the protein in that egg and slip some physical activity into that Easter egg hunt? Come on, I'll show you how. Fill each plastic egg you have with a physical activity and a quantity. For example, 10 jumping jacks, push-ups, sit-ups, dips, burpees, cartwheels, whatever you want. Knock them out as you go or do them all at once. It's a truly creative way for kids and adults alike to have fun and keep moving. This one's blank. If it's raining out or you just can't leave your house, why not turn one of your rooms into an Easter egg hunt escape room? Pick a room in the house, preferably one with as few hazards as possible for the kiddos, like a bedroom or a play space. Start off with 1 egg. It should contain scrambled clues as to where the next egg is hidden. Now this will take some legwork from you ahead of time. Do this for each of the eggs that you hide. Arrange your clues so the last egg uses a harder word or combination of letters from previous clues to complete a password to get out of the room. You can make it as simple or as complicated as you want, based on the age of those playing. If you want to add an extra element of pressure, consider running a timer or time limit on the game. For a list of rules and suggestions, check out this story on CapeFearWeekend.com. Finally, if you're a kid with a birthday during a time of isolation, you need a cake to reflect the circumstances. Abby Herring of Chadbourne got just that when she turned 10. Hopefully, she and her family celebrated in the kitchen, not the bathroom. And it's not just humans who want to avoid the sickness. Christopher Oliver of Brunswick Forest shows us that the monuments are doing the same. That's also the case with the inflatable St. Nick on the 6th hole of the Porter's Neck Country Club, as shown by Martha Armstrong. And Jim Adair discovered that even the Brunswick County landfill mannequin is showing off his respirator. It's a good reminder to wear a face mask if going out in public. Keep those pictures and videos coming. Upload yours to the See It, Snap It, Send It section of WECT.com or the WECT News app. We may just feature them on the air. And for even more activities to do, check out CapeFearWeekend.com, where you can find a host of other fun stuff, like making your own face mask or coloring your own Easter eggs. Helping you make the most fun of your Cape Fear weekend. I'm Gabe Ross. May you have a blessed Passover, a happy Easter, and be well, my friends.